Hi everybody, KC, Professional Home Inspections. Anybody's familiar with my reports knows how much I talk about grading around the home and sloping the grading away. The grading should slope away from the structure with a 6-inch drop in elevation in the first 10 feet away. That equates to around 5/8 inch per foot of drop, and that gives you 5% grade. And I very, very, very rarely see it accomplished, even new construction. And so here, what we're looking at is on the rear of the home, and it's at several places. It's on the right side of the home, and it's on the rear of the home. And you can see when it's going to rain, why it's so important that it slopes away is when it rains, rainwater has nowhere to go in this configuration. Here it's flat, if not, even just sloping back towards a little bit. So as it rains, this soil becomes saturated, and further and further down, and the soil becomes saturated. Red clay, is in this area about everywhere. It's a highly expansive soil. So I'm gonna go on the inside and show you why I call this out, all the time, just due to the repercussions. So I'm gonna take us to the inside, guys. All right, now we're in the basement adjacent to the area that I just showed you. And I'll show you the repercussions. And what we have here, it's a multitude of different cracks. We have a step settlement crack that actually starts up there and starts to taper its way down. And then we have 2 horizontal cracks, and you can see them just due to the gloss of where they've tried to paint them and seal them. We're taking, water in through this area as that soil becomes saturated. We're taking water at those cracks, but more importantly, it has bowed this foundation wall, and it has bowed this one. I couldn't imagine. I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 inches. So it just goes to show how important grading is. Now, grading may not be the sole culprit of what's going on here. I mean, you have aggressive backfilling. When they constructed this foundation and backfilled the soil to the walls, could they have at that point what they consider aggressively backfilled it, just compacted it too much to where it put pressure on the walls? Possibly, but I can tell you that this grading has contributed to it, or it could be solely responsible. I don't know. That's where structural engineer comes in. But the reason I call these out, in this shape, of course, but even when they're minor, I'll see minor cracking, what would be considered minor cracking. Let's go here. Every crack starts off as a minor crack. It's going to start small. It don't start at a 3/4 inch bow or at a 1/2 inch gap in the crack. It starts as a minor crack, and as time goes on, it can become a significant crack. All minor cracks will not become significant, but only time can tell you that. So, made this really just to show the importance of grading. Moisture infiltration, yes, nobody wants water in their basement or their crawl space. But this is the more serious repercussion. I mean, on this guy alone, we have this on the front and rear foundation walls of this home. It could run $15,000, $20,000, $25,000. I don't know. They're going to need to get quotes. Here is the front foundation, and you can see 2 cracks. Once again, about the same thing, and I know this doesn't do any justice, but this wall is significantly bowed. Not to the extent of the front wall, but it's bowed. Anyway, guys, just wanted to show you why I call out grading. Hope y'all have a great day. See you, bye.